Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in The Sims 4, I'm actually going to be doing another starter home build for Innisgreen, and this time it's in the coast of Admer. So for this lot as well, it's also only 500 simoleons. That is the lot value. So I can build with 19,500 simoleons, so I love that actually. And I'm also like curious to know like what are the other 30 by 20 lots priced as, just because like the 3 starter home lots were all $500. So I don't exactly know what this is going to look like. I guess we can try to like match it to some of these other builds. I haven't really tried to do like the curvy roof yet, so maybe that's what I'll do. From my other past starter home builds, I've really been going at it. Like I've been trying to put everything, do everything. I made them way too big. Well, I made the second one way too big. I made the one in Spruce Dairy Grove 2 stories, and that was like a mistake. So I'm gonna try my best to like keep this very small, so that way we don't have like a lot of room to fill up. So let's get started, I guess. Like you always just start off with the box. Like I just don't know what this is gonna look like, and it's probably best that this is only 1 story, but I have like this idea of having these like kind of 2 separate buildings, kind of like this. I don't know if that's weird. I feel like it's weird. It is weird, right? Like this is weird. Like what am I doing? Because it's gonna be so small that it's not gonna really make sense that it's like separated like this. Okay guys, here's the thing. What if I do only a 2nd story up here? So this is always how it starts out. I'm always like, okay, it needs to be 1 story and really small, and then I always end up putting a 2nd story. So if I press Shift C, that gives me more controls for my roof. So I'm just gonna like try to curve it, I guess. I mean, that's slightly curved, so maybe that's nice. I feel like the curve is not really doing what it needs to do, because like I don't like the curve. Maybe we'll do it like this. So according to other people, this is like the neighborhood where they don't really like fairies. So I guess we're not gonna really use much of like the fairy stuff, just because that wouldn't really make so much sense. Unfortunately, I would love to use the fairy stuff, but like that's just not gonna happen. Maybe we can go for this blue roof. Maybe we can do like a mix of colors. That could be really cute. Maybe we can try the pink, and then we could do this at the bottom. What if the middle part is glass? I think that makes sense. Also, I think I want to make this smaller. I'm trying to look at the other builds, and I feel like maybe I shouldn't use the shingles. Like they don't really have much shingles going on. They don't really have much birch going on. Maybe we can try to use a siding. Maybe we can go for this white siding, because that makes it look a little bit more normal, I guess. And maybe I could just use like this plain wallpaper color. I know this is paint, but it saves us a lot of money. And then for the windows, unfortunately I can't use these windows. It's just because like it's not going to fit the neighborhood. I mean, we could try to make it fit the neighborhood. It's like these are just wood colors, you know what I mean? Like these are like so simple. So I feel like we should be able to use these, right? And then for the door, it's $325, which is crazy. It's almost like they don't want us to use it, but I'm going to use it. Isn't that cute? I feel like the roof is like too big. Like I feel like it needs to be smaller. Is that cute? I keep thinking about how it doesn't fit the neighborhood. Like I feel like this looks kind of out of place. I don't know guys, like the neighborhood is colorful, but it just doesn't have this stuff really. But even then I feel like I'm still doing something wrong. I don't know if it's because they're using more natural colored roofs. Maybe that's the reason. I think I might make this longer just so those roofs can be like a little spaced out. So I put like a hipped roof right here. I think that just helps take up some space. And I think I want to make these a little bit bigger, and I can bring in the eave so they don't like point out. Okay, that's something. And I definitely want to get some flower boxes, but at this point we only have $13,000 left, so I feel like we're kind of ready to jump into the inside. And these flower boxes are $140, which isn't too bad considering the fact that the one from this pack is $400. I think I'll keep the ones on the top. I think I want to get this trim to just separate some stuff. I'm gonna get these windows over here. I think this could be like a little workshop. I guess we can just see how the floor plan works out first. I think it's gonna be very easy to make a floor plan just because of like how boxy this is. Like there's no bump outs, so this should be very simple. I'm thinking like the living room once you walk in, and then over here we could have like the kitchen. That could be very simple. I'll probably only have the kitchen be 4 tiles if we're being honest. Then upstairs, I guess we would just have the bedroom. Oh, we need a bathroom. So what if I put the staircase right here and then the bathroom could be like right here? I think that should be fine. We could have like the kitchen over here, like I said. We could also add in a bathroom up here. Well, that means we don't need this bathroom, so I guess that's more room for the kitchen or whatever. So for the flooring, I think I'm gonna make this one have blue wood, but like maybe the rest of it could have white. Or I should just do like a wood color. I don't want it to be like, I just don't want to go all white, honestly. So let's do it in this wood color. I guess this could also just be in the wood color. So for the kitchen counters, we're gonna go for this blue color. I think this is really pretty. I don't think we're gonna be able to use that many cabinet pieces, but I would love to try. Okay, we're already starting to get low on money, so I'm gonna have to use like the cheapest stove and then also the cheapest fridge. So for the living room, I'm wondering if we can use this rug. I did size it up, but like, could we use this? I don't know. It's just like, I feel like I always have a hard time using rugs that are shaped like this, just because like, I don't know, it's just like a weird shape. Like, I just need it to be a square. I don't know, maybe I deleted the whole room, but maybe we won't use this rug. I would love to use this couch in a starter home because I believe I haven't had the chance to do that yet, just because, you know, of money. Okay, so we're gonna go for this rug. I can actually scoot all of this over. I like how that's kind of like, you know, kind of tucked in a way. Okay, let's be real. What is this room gonna be? I was thinking this could be like a little wood shop, and if that's the case, it literally does not need to be this big. So this arch is only $80. I think we definitely can use this. And then I guess this table is just gonna have to be off center. I don't think we can afford a TV. I would love to, but I just don't think that's gonna happen for us. So we're gonna have to get like just a normal painting. I'm gonna get this little gallery wall thing because I think this is pretty cute. I would also love to get like a little dining table. I'm gonna go with these cheap chairs for the dining table, just so that way we're somehow saving some money. I don't really like where we have to put it. I don't really want it to be in the middle of the room like this. Maybe I could do it like this and put it against the wall. We can get this cute little plant. That's so pretty. And then upstairs, we're not going to use this arch for the bathroom. I was just kind of placing stuff, but I would love to use the door just because, I mean, why not? I don't mind if the bedroom is open. We could put this curtain over it though, just so that way if you wanted some privacy, you could have it. I think maybe this curtain is better. This rug is $235. Not the best, but I kind of think I can reuse it just to tie in the yellow that's in the curtain. And we may have to use a base game bed. I'm not so sure yet. Because again, these people are not fairies. I feel like this is a fairy bed. Also, I guess like you could say this is like a fairy couch, but don't worry about it. It's not a fairy couch. It's just a couch. I hate the base game bed so much. You would think like at this point I would have gotten used to it, but no, I haven't gotten used to it at all. Yes, we could also get the matching side tables. Actually, I don't know if it's matching, but it's the same color. And then here we can put these boring lamps. This is not fun at all. Like, I love the downstairs, but because like again, they hate fairies, so I can't really use all of the whimsy stuff that I want to use. Like, I feel like even this couch is pushing it. I think I might just use the purple rug again because like, I don't know, the purple rug is beautiful. Maybe we can use this yellow wall, not everywhere, but just like in most spaces. Might add in the birch. The table lamps were not my favorite, so now I'm looking at other options. I don't know if I like any of the lamps. This is $340. That's so much money. And I don't even like that lamp. I don't even know if that's, I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the child nightlight. It's just like the best option. And then I guess over here we could put a dresser. This is $140. I think that's the bedroom. So this woodworking table is from the nature calling event. I would love to use it so much just because one, it's cheaper than this one, so we're saving money, and I'm pretty sure you still have time. Mind you, you can get this woodworking table just by logging in. So like if you click on the thing, you should be able to claim it all the way. And if you're here in the future, I guess, I'm so sorry, because then I guess you can't get it. Like, shouldn't we be going for this color? I guess that's fine. Just change the color of these. Okay, so we have our woodworking table. I think it would be nice if they had like a little desk in here as well. And I feel like we can afford a computer. Oh, this chair is nice. Probably not in this neighborhood though. I don't know, like I feel like it needs to look more normal. Like I just feel like this home doesn't look normal enough. So I think I might delete the couch. That does give us like way more money. So like I guess that's the good thing about it. So yeah, we're just gonna go with this because like I don't want to make it too magical. I'm even changing the table. Like, is this okay? I'm gonna move that over there. Maybe we can fit in a box TV. Wait a minute. I kind of want to go for a different color scheme. Maybe I shouldn't. There's like so many things I want to build with this new pack. But like at this point, it's like, why would I change the full color scheme right now? Okay, well that's this part, I guess. Over here, like, I don't really know what to put. We could get this. But again, this is not really normal, right? Like, this is not normal people stuff. So maybe I'll just put this normal table and then I could get this beautiful little pot on it to put flowers in because I think that's really nice. Just a table for a flower. Ooh, I might get this too. That's really pretty. Oh, I didn't even get any bathroom stuff yet. That's really bad. The bathroom is going to be very simple because here we have this and we have this and we have this. Very simple. I think this door is also very too much. Maybe I'll get this door. It's only $40. Gonna add this little frame. They can cook on that counter. And then I would just like to get like a taller plant. Unfortunately, this pack doesn't come with like a taller plant. I should probably change the color of the staircase just so it matches more. I know this is risky, but we don't really have like a stair railing, but I'm kind of thinking like, what if we don't put one? The only reason I say that is because I don't like how it's gonna clip. I'm gonna stick to having no stair railing. So for the kitchen, we're gonna use these subtiles. And then I guess for the front area, we could just use this blue. And then I think for like the little woodworking shop, we could just use this birch. I also would like to put some decorations in here, I guess. It would just be nice to have like a little plant and maybe like a little window in the back. And I'm also gonna put some shelves. That way you can like add some of your woodworking stuff. Also, like, what if we added like a few gnomes? I think adding gnomes around could be cute because you can craft that on the woodworking table now. But I'm like spending all my money on that. So like that's probably a bad idea. But I don't know. I think it's cute. This gnome could be holding like a tissue box. But maybe that's like a waste of money. I could probably put something better, like a gnome painting instead. Okay, for this room, I'm thinking we could like add a little rug. Like, I think that's cute, right? It adds something to it. There's nothing in this room, but I don't think there needs to be because it's like so small. Said the bedroom was done. Now we just need to work on the bathroom. I think I'm just gonna use the wood in the bathroom. Bathroom is gonna be very simple. Oh, the shelf is $260. That takes all of our money. Maybe that's not worth it. Maybe we could just add like a robe. I feel like a robe is just not gonna be enough. Like, we need something right here. What if we just put some more of these shelves? Because that takes up space. So maybe that's fine. And then in the hallway, I think it would probably be nice to get like a little bookshelf. I say a little bookshelf, but I really want like a big bookshelf. This one is $300. Do I really need 2 lights in here? Maybe not. Because that just saves us some money if we use less lights. There was a light floating outside, so I deleted that. Here's the thing. Maybe you only need 1 nightstand, and then that gives us enough money for our bookshelf. Because like this is the only thing we're gonna have in the hallway. I was gonna say we could get a clock, but no, we can't get a clock. Okay, well, I wasn't gonna give you a TV originally, so I'm not gonna give you one anymore. I guess I can put the clock right there. And then for the bookshelf, like, I guess maybe it can just go in the middle and I can get like another plant. I already used this plant, but I haven't used it here. And maybe this is just the house. Right now there's only windows in the front, but like not in other places. So I kind of feel weird about that. Oh wait, this could like line up with this fake dormer. I think that's nice. I'm just gonna put gravel on this bit. I feel like this lot is just like so big because like, I don't know, I made it pretty small. Like the house is pretty small. It's just kind of like, how do I fill up the yard? I wonder if there's like any fake fences. That would be really good. There are fake fences, so that is good. And these people are gonna use like the boring base game mailbox. So that sucks for them. At least I think it sucks. I'm pretty much just like fencing in the whole yard. But yeah, this doesn't really line up perfectly. It does if I use this smaller piece, so that's good. You know, you have a whole fenced in yard. That's really nice, right? Oh, you don't have a trash can. I've done that for every single starter home that I built. I just like forgot the trash can. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a trash can around here somewhere that is functional. Oh yeah, there's a trash can right there. Right next to this bathroom. See, that is perfect. You can just have your Sims walk over there to throw their things away. I guess this will be your porch light. And then we have your mailbox up here. And then we're just gonna do some landscaping. So they're using a lot of these trees, it looks like, so yeah, these are like little flowers. I'm not gonna lie to you, like zoomed out, to me, it looks like they're like fairy lights inside or something. I don't know, like just like not really looking closely, I'm like, oh, these are a lot of fairy lights you got going on. Almost too much. But no, they're just flower trees. Well, that's cute, but like again, like far away, it just looks like too many lights on one tree. What if I size this one up? So they have a few other trees trees like this one over here. This one has like the perfect amount of flowers, not too much. I think this is cute in the back. They also have this tree. This is cute, right? Like, I hope it's cute. Yeah, I think maybe this is good for the trees. And then for the landscaping, I kind of want to be like very simple. Like, I don't want to do too much. So I'll get these bushes, and then we could also like get some flowers. So I could get some of these flowers. I think I'll do like a mix of blue and maybe just purple. I guess we can get a mix of pink. Let's just do all the colors. And I'm gonna wrap some of the landscaping over here to this side. I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of hard to landscape that area. Actually, I think I might want to use this. And I'm pretty sure there's like some fake pots in debug. Oh yeah, like this. That's perfect. So I think I'm gonna raise this up and put it in here, because that's really pretty. Okay, I think that's really beautiful. So I didn't really put landscaping around the building or anything, just because I felt like it was kind of a bit weird. Also, I can't believe I spent money on this. Why didn't I use terrain paint? What was I thinking? I think the pebbles are cute, but like they obviously have like a grass texture underneath and this like not the same color. So that makes it really obvious. So we're gonna have to use gravel or this. This is also very cute. Maybe we'll use this. And I can afford to get like a couple of these planter boxes. So maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I should just put them on this side so that way you can see it. So maybe I'll put one under this window. Honestly, I don't know if that's any good. And yeah, I think we're done with this starter home. So like if you buy this, you'll only have $22 to your name. But yeah, this is the normal house, I guess. Obviously, I would have loved for it to look more whimsy, but you know, this is just not the right neighborhood. And honestly, if we did make it more whimsy, we wouldn't have much furniture. I think this came together pretty nicely. I'm so sorry about you not having a trash can. That's very unfortunate, but sometimes that's just the case. Sometimes you just can't afford a trash can. But I'm gonna upload this to the gallery. Ooh, this lighting is so beautiful. I wonder how that looks. Is that good? Maybe. So I called it the Coast of Admir Starter Home. I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled. At least I hope so. Okay, so if you want to download this, it will be on my gallery at DeeliciousSims. And this is a fair warning that I'm posting this a lot more earlier than when I'm going to be posting this video. So you may have to scroll a little bit, but yeah, this is the house. I think it's nice. Again, I would prefer if it looked more whimsy, but I think it still looks cute with the windows that I chose, because like I don't want to build with base game, you know? I don't want to use the base game windows. I don't want to use the base game door. So I didn't, but I did use the bed and the rug and the dresser and all the ugly other stuff. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave this video off here. Oh, I didn't put terrain paint. Oh my gosh. I forgot to put terrain paint. I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna leave the video off here. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. You are important, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!